Hello, Mrs. Mackenzie. I can see that you're very upset, so please take a seat, try to take a breath, and let me know what is going on. Would you like some tissues or a glass of water? Yes, please. Alright, please start from the beginning. I couldn't help but overhear your frustrations on the phone. It is very visible to me that you were angry, but I would like to encourage you not to lose your temper. It will not do anybody any good. I was on the phone with the court, and they told me they had to reschedule my hearing because I missed a home visit. I've been doing so well, and all I want are my children back where they belong. Is there a reason you may have missed your home visit? I was not aware of this visit until the last minute, and I was scheduled to work. I would have asked my boss for the day off had I known. Is there a way you can maybe talk to the courts for me? I cannot do this on my own. I am a good mother, and I know that they will think less of me for one mix-up. My children are my whole world. Mrs. Mackenzie, I know how much this means to you, and I wish there was something I could do with the courts, but I cannot. I know you are stressed, and if I could, I would talk to the courts for you. My job here with you today is to help guide you through this tough time. It is up to me to make sure that these things do not happen, and if they do, I can help you through them. What are we going to do? How do the courts inform you of your home visits? My attorney contacts me ahead of time, so I can make sure to tell my boss to make sure I'm not stuck at work. He told me 2 days before the visit, and I did not want to risk being in trouble with work. I thought maybe I could make it home in time. I was wrong. It is easy to see how frustrating that would be. You have to make a living somehow. Have you contacted the lawyer to ask, is there a way he can inform you sooner? Maybe 2 weeks ahead of time, 1 week? Does your boss even know about this? I called the lawyer to ask, but he never returned my call. The few times we have talked on the phone, it sounded as if he was struggling to remember who I was and what my situation was. My boss currently does not know what is going on. I don't want him knowing all my personal problems. Mrs. Mackenzie, you coming here today was a great step, and it showed your initiative. I think you are a wonderful mother. It shows in your actions. And you're very concerned, and rightfully so. If your lawyer does not answer you, you need to know in advance when the visits are. You should maybe visit him in his office. Try and make time for one another. Tell his secretary that you can't take no for an answer because this is very important to you. And try to remind yourself to stay calm. Seeing him in person will remind him more and more of what's going on and why you are so upset. I do think having your boss understand is a good step as well. And him knowing your situation will help you get time off of work for court visits. Well, what if the lawyer doesn't follow through? That is why it's important for your boss to be on the same page as you. When you came in earlier, was it your lawyer you were yelling at? It was his secretary. She always leaves me on hold forever, only to come back to tell me he's in court or with another client. Like I mentioned before, Mrs. Mackenzie, even if it may seem justified, it will not help matters to get angry. I would like you to try and think of it this way. Perhaps your lawyer is with other mothers as well. They could be going through the same thing as you, and they only want their children back. Would you want them to experience what you were experiencing as well? No, it just makes me so angry. I feel like I do not matter to him. I can guarantee you and the welfare of your children are important to him. When you get worked up, even if it is the hardest thing you have to do, you should just take a breath and try your hardest to stay calm. It is not the secretary's fault, or even the lawyer's for that matter. Sometimes as humans, we make mistakes. And you have to realize sometimes communication is the best remedy to situations like this. Yelling at one another is not really communicating, is it? No, it's really not. Letting your emotions out is a good thing, but you need to find a healthier alternative. I know it is easier said than done, but I believe in you. You're a strong and independent woman. You can do this. You really think so? Yes, I do. Now, because these custody battles are not in my field of practice, there's not much more I can do. But I know plenty of helpful individuals who would be more than happy to help better than I can. They are used to help communicate with lawyers and the struggles through the court systems. This is their forte. I wish I could do it all for you, but I can't. I'll reach out to a colleague of mine to help you. Thank you so much. I'm terribly sorry for barging in. I didn't know where else to go or what to do. I understand, and I don't want you to worry about not having a place to turn when you are in trouble. If you need to make another appointment, please do not hesitate to call me. We can work something out. I can also get you some reading material as well if you need it. Try not to let your lawyer walk all over you. What you're dealing with is important, and he needs to know that. I hope I have been of help to you. Just try and stay strong. Keep in mind you are not alone in this battle. You will get your children back soon. I believe in you. I am sorry that I cannot help you more, but I believe you can do it. Thank you. You have been so helpful to me.